Hello everyone, Prague here with a new video. My microphone recently broke, so I'm actually using my Guitar Hero World Tour microphone to record this. Today I will be showing you how to use Mixcraft 6 and how I create music. So, this was requested from a friend, omgflyingbanana. You can check out his YouTube channel. It's pretty good. So, first thing you want to do when using Mixcraft 6 is you obviously want to install it from the website. So you go to acoustica.com, and once you get there, you want to go to Downloads, Mixcraft, and you want to download Mixcraft 6. You really don't want to download Mixcraft 5 or 4 because those are outdated versions, but you want to download Mixcraft 6. And once you download, I don't need to hold your hand through the download. You guys can download it. And after you install it, you want to... Are you done installing? Okay. Okay. You want to then open up Mixcraft 6. And yes, this is technically a program you need to buy. However, the trial you can get for this program is great. You know, you can pretty much do everything you can do if you buy the program when you have the trial. So really, it's perfectly fine if you get the trial. Also, just between you and me, I actually know a way around the trial period. You see, you go to Windows, you click regedit. Yes, this is very secretive. You open up regedit, and you see these. If you delete both of these in HKey current user, if you delete both of those, you will get an extra 3 days in Mixcraft trial. So you can pretty much have the program as long as you want. Wahahaha. I'm evil. It's as easy as that. So, anyway, I'm just going to show you guys how to use the program. Request from OMG. So, you want Street. Okay, it's just opening. Now, you can record yourself or your band, which is like if you have MIDI plugins or you have USB plugged into your keyboard or something like that. All the MIDI plugins, build, loop, and beat matched music. That's like using loops. I never use loops. I think it's a complete waste of creativity using loops. I'm just saying. And you can build virtual instrument tracks, and you can pretty much use MIDI's loops. This is like everything. Honestly, if you're a musician, you really should click on this. I'm just saying. Okay. So, now, as you can see, the interface looks so nice compared to really crappy programs like Ableton. I'm sorry, that program is complete and utter crap. I apologize to anyone who actually uses that program. The interface here looks really nice. It's very gray, has some green, nice colors, unlike Ableton. It doesn't look as good as like FL Studio, but this is a lot easier to navigate than FL Studio, in my opinion. And Ableton. So I'm just going to delete these just because I want to show you guys what this is all about. So you click on track, and you have insert audio track. So I click that. This is me, so I'll just say vocals. So this is like when you record things through a microphone or a MIDI, things like that. I don't know why I clicked on this. Don't pay attention to that. Okay, so basically if you click arm, now it's saying that it's recording. Oh dear. Okay. So as you can see, this is very awkward, but this is like recording vocals. So when I click this, when I clicked that, that basically showed me how I sound. Okay? And this tells you what note you're saying. So it's a C sharp. Okay. So yes. So that's useful if you want to know what you sound like. Now, if I click here, if I just click the record button, la 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 lee 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 lee. That was my vocal track. I hope you guys like my singing. I'm an amazing singer. Yes, indeed. Okay. So so as you can see, these are the vocals. Now let's just listen to it for a second.
La 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 lee 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 lee.
Okay, so as you heard, it's not particularly amazing. Now, what you can do is you can click mute, and that basically makes no sound. You can click solo, and that cancels all other instruments except this. I'm just gonna delete the rest of the tracks so I don't confuse you guys. I want to make this as simple as I can. I want to be able to explain everything there is about this program. This is a great program. If you're a musician, this is a program you really want to use. So, if you click on this, it opens up this, which is kind of interesting. See, track volume. I can adjust the volume of the channel of the track. So I'll just show you what this does. So now
La 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 lee 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 lee.
So as you see, the volume changed. So that's useful, especially if you're oh geez, that was my dog. I apologize if you can hear that. Unprofessional of me, sorry. But you know, this is good for like outros, you know, if you want the instruments to quiet down. Like here, I'll show you.
La 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 lee 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 lee.
So as you see, you know, it's good for ending a song or something like that, you know. And then you also have track pan, which is something I really like to play around with. You can pretty much just it's pretty much self-explanatory, you know.
La 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 lee 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 lee.
Alright, so yeah, that's what track panning does. I like to use that. It's a really fun thing to play around with. Alright, so now if you look at this, this is like the panning of the instrument, you know.
La 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 lee 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 lee.
So that's what that does. Pretty self-explanatory. This is the volume. I just wanna.
La 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 la.
I wanna. You always wanna keep the instruments from clipping. You can see the little clip thing there. It really ends up sounding a mess if everything's clipping. It's just a word of advice that I haven't been following. So I clicked on the FX tab, and this opens up. Now, we got effect chains up here, which basically uses a bunch of different preset effects in here, and pretty much bunches up into one thing. So you have a bunch of vocals here in, like, AM radio. So now what do I sound like? So yeah, that's pretty cool. So you got a bunch of fun things. Bubble choir horror. What does that sound like? Oh dear God, that was scary. Copper pipe. So that's kind of interesting. You know, you can do a bunch of different things. It's really fun to play around with. One thing I like to use is the vocal phaser. This is something I like to use. It sounds cool if you're recording vocals. And then you also have widest, which is kind of interesting. What else? Auto pan is pretty cool too. This is fast auto pan. Still gives it, you can do a bunch of different effects doing that. However, you don't have to do that. You can just go to effects and you can do whatever you want here. Like, let's go to compressor, vocal, EQ, equalizer, compressors. If I was gonna explain all this, it would take me a long time. But this is really, trust me, if you're confused about this, don't be, because it's really easy to navigate. Once you understand everything. This is autofiller. This is really cool. This is really cool stuff. You can do mouth warp. Yeah. Outside headphones. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. You can do a lot of cool stuff with autofiller, and of course you have classic reverb. One thing I like to do in classic reverb is big and bright. It just gives this really wide reverb that I really like, and I use that in a lot of my songs. And you can also do acoustica reverb, which is a little bit different. You got Canyon, which is just a massive, yeah, just a massive amount of reverb. You got flanger. This is good for guitars. So anyway, you got a bunch of special effects. I highly recommend to use special effects if you're making a song that you're going to be posting on YouTube, or because without any of these special effects, I'll just show you. That's just, that's the basic, and then, I put on compressor, more air, a little bit of delay, not yeah, now I'll show you. It just makes it a lot better. So anyway, so that's a little something you can take with you if you're, recording vocals. Now, next thing I want to show you is how to record virtual instruments. Now, as a musician, I use this constantly with this program. You go to... What? I'm sorry, what is this? I apologize. Okay, forget that. That was nothing. Let's get rid of that. I apologize, everyone. Yeah, because you can use for instruments, you can use different programs to record different instruments. So, if you have FL Studio, you can use FL Studio instruments in the program, if you own FL Studio. So, let me just show you the basic instruments. You got your basses. Let's see, 80s fretless. Oh, and yes, there's a little keyboard you can do here. Oh, let me just... Yeah. All right. Anyway, so yeah, you got a bunch of different things. You got a slap bass. Yeah, and I know it doesn't really. I know they don't really sound that good, but remember, guys, you also have a bunch of the effects you can put onto it, and trust me, it does make a huge difference. You know, that sound you hear, you can make it completely different with the FX tab. Like, just putting on Shred a Hemp Simulator. I'm just trying to show you guys the kind of different. Yeah, just on this. I mean, yeah. So that's just to show you guys how different you can make the sounds. Usually when I'm releases in my songs, I sometimes use these, but a lot of times I'll use a synth bass, or I'll show you the VSTs in later. Synth electric bass is not too bad though. Yeah, that's a pretty nice bass sound. So now we got synth basses. Yeah, 80s girl. 80s girl. Let me just okay. It's pretty nice. You got a whole lot of sounds that I would go through, but I don't have time. Yeah, you got big brass. You got a bunch of acoustic brasses. Oh yeah, and something really, really good about Acoustica, which is much better compared to FL Studio or Ableton. The acoustic sounds, maybe besides the guitars, are great. Like the strings in this program just sounds great. Like I'll just show you. How. Very, very, really, really great sounds you can get with strings and acoustic. Really, really great sounds. And remember, guys, you have a whole buttload of effects to add onto these instruments, so what you're hearing, you can make it very different. You guys need to remember this as I'm scrolling through these. You can add a lot of reverb, a lot of delay, a lot of this and a lot of that. There's a lot of customization, which I really, really like about this program. So you got buzz, and this is synth brass. Yes, that was me trying to play Jump. It wasn't very good. So now you got combinations. I don't really use combinations a lot because I prefer to record each track individually. But there are some very nice combinations. Very nice. You also got combinations for orchestra, full orchestra. Yeah, so you can get really lost playing this, using this program, because it's just, there's so much to do. I mean, oh man, there's just so much. Shamisen. That's like ethnic instruments. You also got ocarinas, kodos. You really got, honestly, you have every instrument you could possibly want to use. You got soft synth leads, you got pimped out lead. Yeah, that's really nice. What else do we have for soft? Final Frontier. Sounds interesting. Very nice. You got other synths. Echo drops. You got a lot of stuff. Oh, I remember I used Gene Splice in my Sporadical Spectrum album. There's just something about that instrument that really smacks you in the face in a good way. You got Synth Riff. I remember I used... I think I used Pluck Pluck Goose in my Noise album. Yeah. Yeah, very, very good. Very nice sounds. You got Voice, which has a lot of really nice sounding things, like, yeah. Very nice. He just got so much things to do in this program. It's really too much for me to explain. Yeah, so you also got a lot of strings, including violins, cellos, everything. Sound effects, drums. Oh, the drums in this program are pretty good, too. If you really want good drums. I like to use the, there's a whole lot of drum kits to use. I really like I use the power kit a lot. I'll just, oh wow, I didn't even realize I was I'll just record this and I'll show you. Crash. Oh, no it didn't. It just paused for a minute. Okay, so, and as you just saw, I mean, it is so easy to record. This is really just such a great program. I'm just gonna put on an effect for these drums. Let's put on punchy, punch. Put on punchy. Well, that sounds weird. I don't know if I like that. That sounds kind of weird. That's just the thing, I find myself experimenting a lot using this program. Let's try bright. Yeah, I'm just, what's percussion? Alright, so, as you see, drums is really, really nice. Okay, I'm just gonna record some drum things, so you can either watch me do this, or, you can skip ahead, whichever you want, It's now at 4.5. Because I'm going to be recording a song for you guys, showing you step by step how to do this. Because I don't want to leave you guys in the dark here. Yeah. So you might want to put on a few toms. Yeah, and to delete things, you can click the eraser and just zoom through the notes you want to get rid of. So yeah, there you go. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna see, now you can use loops to do this, but I prefer to do it hand by hand, because I don't know, I just prefer it. Okay, I use kick drum too. So as you can see, the piano roll is really easy to use. There's really nothing to complain about. Okay, so I got this drum going on. Okay, I apologize. Yeah, this is pretty much how I make my songs. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. I'm just gonna quickly just make a whole bunch of continuous things here. Yeah, there we go. Let's keep it going. Keep the momentum going here. I really do apologize if I'm boring you guys, but this is pretty much how I make my music, if you're wondering. I just do it step by step because I want to put as much of me in the music as I can, not, loops that other people made. So now we got some drums. So now let's make a bass. Why don't we? Now I'm going to show you guys VTI instruments. This is very important. There's a lot of really great things that I use a lot. So let's make an Alien 303 bass synthesizer. This is a pretty good program that I use occasionally. Let's just hear this sound. Okay. That was dark. No, that's really not everything sounds good, but it sounds like the same to me. So yeah, I mean, you can find things you'll like and you won't like. You can also edit this yourself. I'm not gonna do that because it'll take me a while. All right, let's look at you also have a mini Moog synthesizer you play around with. This is pretty fun stuff, pretty old stuff. 1964 or something like that. I don't really use the mini Moog because I have to sound more modern. I have a more modern approach when it comes to things, but that's where you can use the Messiah, which sounds a lot more. The Memory Moon, which sounds a little bit more, a little better here. If we scroll down, go to basses. Let's see. Birdland bass. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome bass. Let's make that. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is pretty much how you use the piano roll here. Yeah, that's pretty good. You can also go to notations. Have never done this ever. You can also print out your music, which is very handy. However, you do need to have a registered code if you want to do that. So, yeah. So here we go. Excuse me, jeez. So if you click the plus sign here, it pretty much adds a loop. And by the way, you can keep on going your loop as long as you want. There's no end to the loops. Alright, let's see. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right? Yes. Okay. Now we got bass. Let's see how it sounds. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now let's just add some effects really quick here. Compression, synth bass. Let's put a little phaser. Let's get a little freaky here. Synth Pad 2. Oh no. We're getting freaky here. Let's hear how that. Actually, let's put an EQ on. Make it. I like it. Alright, so as you just saw there, I was just editing it a little bit. Keeping it from clipping. Clipping isn't good. It's not something you should try to do. Sorry. Alright, here we go. Let's see. So we got a really awesome bass going there, as you saw. Now, what should we put? We got the drums, bass, I guess lead. So let's go back into Messiah. There's a lot of really awesome lead synths in Messiah. Let's look at Greg Wicked. And now one thing you can do is you can go to musical typing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm actually gonna use something else here. Oh, the Sync Sharinian is really good. By the way, in case you're wondering, Derek Sharinian, I think, is what this instrument is based off of. He's the keyboardist from Dream Theater, besides Shoulders, and he also has yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so now one thing we can do, I'm just gonna add a little bit of reverb. Let's do Canyon. Okay. And what you can do is you can click on arm on your instrument here. Oh yeah, you can also change the image on it, but that doesn't matter. So now pull up your keyboard here. And what we can do is we can click the record. And we can actually record a lead. Hell to the yeah. Alright. And as you just saw, we just recorded that whole thing. I do that a lot when I'm doing like solos or things. Handy dandy. Pandy schmandy. So, great. We got all this stuff here. What else? We have drums, bass, lead. Is there anything else? Well, I guess we could add like we could add a pad. I think we'll do that. Let's see here. Pad soft. Let's do a bright. Biggest pad ever. Oh dear. Let's see what it sounds like. That's pretty cool. What about that one? That's pretty cool. I actually want a soft pad, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Let's do space one. Alright, that's not too bad. What we will do is we'll go to phaser. We'll do Synth Pad 1. I think that's all we'll do. This one we don't have to record if you don't want to. I'm just going to put this, I don't know. We'll start it here, I guess. Yeah, and you can pretty much do whatever you want. Alright, yeah, I'll just stick with that. Actually, yeah, okay. Okay, so we recorded that. It's like 2, I don't know, 1. Okay, so we got all this together. Now let's listen.